And now for our next news special report.
In a dramatic courtroom showdown, the case against former President Donald Trump takes a shocking turn as former fixer Michael Cohen's credibility crumbles under cross-examination, with even CNN's Anderson Cooper admitting Cohen appears to be making it up. The prosecution's star witness is caught in a web of inconsistencies and contradictions, but that's just the beginning. You won't believe the bombshell revelations still to come in this explosive special report. Now, Michael Cohen's unraveling credibility in the Manhattan courtroom is reminiscent of the precarious financial situations many Americans find themselves in today. And just as Cohen's testimony crumbled under scrutiny, well, so too are the contradictions, and you can have a personal financial collapse under the weight of mounting debt, and that's where the National Debt Relief comes in. Since 2009, they've helped over 600,000 people regain control of their lives by providing customized plans to get out of debt with no upfront fees. Visit NoDebtWithGary.com for a free consultation and an affordable plan tailored to your needs. Don't let debt be your downfall. Take action now. Now, the prosecution's case against former President Donald Trump suffered a major blow as their star witness Michael Cohen faced a blistering cross-examination that left his credibility in tatters. Trump's defense attorney, Todd Blanche, meticulously dissected Cohen's account of a crucial October 2016 phone call allegedly discussing hush money payments to adult film actress Stormy Daniels. Even CNN's Anderson Cooper couldn't ignore the devastating impact of Blanche's questioning. Watch.
Having just witnessed that piece of cross-examination, do you have doubts that that conversation happened the way Michael Cohen testified on his direct examination, that he called Trump and Schiller?
I think it's absolutely. I think it's devastating, for Michael Cohen's credibility on this, in this one particular topic, whether it's, he just didn't, it's hard to, I don't know. Yes, I think if I was a juror in this case watching that, I would think this guy's making this up as he's going along, or he's making this particular story up. Todd Blanche is pointing out, you were testifying just on Tuesday in this court, and all morning long he's been pointing out, inconsistencies in Michael Cohen's testimony, or at least questionable aspects of Michael Cohen's testimony, but nothing that you would necessarily as a juror think, okay, that's clearly a lie. Maybe that's just he was misunderstanding, or he was bragging, or whatever. This one, Todd Blanche clearly saved this to right before the lunch break, I'm assuming, because it was just so well crafted and just point by point walking through this story, which at first seemed, why this seems like a ridiculous story. Some 14-year-old is sending him, nasty text messages, and he's going to call Keith Schiller about it. And then you realize, you look at he showed the phone logs that the prosecutor had shown, and it's the phone call that Michael Cohen had previously talked about. I think it is severely damaging to Michael Cohen's testimony.
Wow, he admitted that if I were a juror in the case watching that, I think the guy's making it up as he's going along, or he's making up that particular story. Throughout the day, Blanche highlighted numerous inconsistencies and questionable aspects of Cohen's testimony, while Cooper noted that none of the discrepancies alone might lead a juror to conclude Cohen was lying outright. The cumulative effect was undeniably damaging. The courtroom was also rocked by the revelation that Cohen had secretly recorded 95 conversations on his phone, including discussions with journalists that continued until the end of the 2016 election. Cohen claimed the recordings were legal under New York law, but the admission further undermined his credibility. Perhaps the most devastating blow came when Blanche presented text messages between Cohen and Trump's former bodyguard, Keith Schiller. Now, these messages directly contradicted Cohen's claim that he had contacted Schiller to discuss the Daniels situation with Trump. Instead, the text indicated Cohen's intent was to discuss a 14-year-old prank caller with no mention of Daniels. Now, despite Cohen's insistence that he had updated Trump on the matter, Blanche challenged the plausibility of covering both the prank caller and the Daniels situation in a brief 1-minute and 36-second phone call. As Blanche paced the courtroom, visibly agitated, he pressed Cohen on his reliance on documents rather than memory to refresh his recollection. Well, the cross-examination laid bare the inconsistencies and contradictions in Cohen's testimony, leaving the prosecution's case against Trump in a precarious position. With their star witness credibility in shambles, the future of this high-stakes trial is now more uncertain than ever. If you got value from this report, tap subscribe. It's time for my final thought. When even CNN's Anderson Cooper admits Michael Cohen is making it up, you know it's been a disastrous day for the prosecution and the left. Cohen's collapse under cross-examination has thrown their entire case against Trump into doubt. With the star witness thoroughly discredited, the future looks grim for those hoping to take down the former president. It's a reminder that the truth will always prevail, no matter how desperately the left tries to spin it. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Now keep up your quest for truth with this next news report. And if you found our channel enlightening, join the millions who agree with you. Tap subscribe. Thank you for watching the Next News Network.